Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered 7 Virus-made levels, so in this part, I'll be covering at least 4 or 5 more Virus-made levels, starting off with this one, Fliers by Hydrochlorination, with 8 plays and a score of 2. As always, if you want one of your levels to be featured in a future part like this one, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comment section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer of this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I cover in these parts, so if you want to check if your level is covered, expand the description. I see what this stage is going for. Several enemy and gimmick-based challenges focusing on usage of the power adapter. Thankfully my punches travel some distance, and they can more easily dispatch of certain enemies, usually in half the number of hits compared to the Mega Buster. First segment cleared, no deaths. Thank you for the checkpoint. Vertical segment with yellow force beams, because of course there would be one. Almost made it damageless. Now we're using the downward facing fans. Is this intended? Guess not. I circumvented this challenge. Going to do a quick reset just in case. Somehow I fell right under the... Okay, what happened there? First off, somehow I was pushed down by that upper fan, and then somehow I got crushed against this block. I see the trick here. Wasn't that difficult. This one though. A lot easier than what I expected it to be. Outside of those 2 deaths due to some odd engine glitches, this was fine. A bit more on the challenging side because it assumes you understand how these fans work. But other than that, it was okay. Even the boss fight against Windman isn't that difficult. So this was an okay gimmick / special weapons oriented stage. We even have a unique animation for completing the stage with the power adapter equipped. There is a unique set of animations for every power adapter or adapter equipped. Second level on the lineup is Wily's Revenge Part 4 by SonicBioniclemaster, with 12 plays and a score of 3. So it's probably going to be another straightforward level. Well, that's neat. We're hiding the Skeleton Joes underneath the quicksand. So we can't as easily deal with them. Another segment where you jump on top of the quicksand in midair. Self-levitating quicksand. Or anti-gravity quicksand. Down we go into the crypt. Where there's more sand. You know, most of the stages that use the mid-air quicksand are base-oriented stages. It's neat to see one that uses Mega Man. Well, there were a few stages that used mid-air quicksand with Mega Man, but those are in the minority. Already this is more interesting than most of the other levels in the series of Wily's Revenge levels, or all the other levels in this series. Because this has some neat usage of the junk blocks as well as the quicksand blocks. Because here you gotta be careful not to shoot out the floor. Free tank lying out in the open. Good checkpoint placement. All the stages in this part and the previous part have pretty good checkpoint placement. Can't use my special weapons here, otherwise it'll destroy the floor. Full refill. We could replace those with a Yoshiki though. That's the end of the stage. Definitely the best level in this series of Wily's Revenge levels so far. It seems that Pharaohman was content for the most part of this boss fight to stay down there and just try using his Pharaoh Wave. If this is setting the future standard for the rest of the Wily's Revenge levels, I'd like to play through them further. I give this a solid 5.5 out of 10. If this develops more on its quicksand and junk block gimmicks, it would be a pretty decent level. Third level on the lineup is Oh No, the Air Conditioner Throws a Hellish Heat by Crono MN, with 24 plays and a score of 1. First instance of hearing this team. This is the Hatches team from Mega Man 7, from Wily Fortress 4. And already I see we started with Oil Ablaze. One of the glitches with the super adapter though, if the fist travels off screen, there's no way of regaining it unless you quick weapon switch to another weapon. Here is the expected puka riding segment on top of the oil fires. It seems that all these stages, or at least most of them that have the oil set ablaze, have the puka riding segments. Seriously, did Windman spread out all this oil and set it ablaze? Is this revenge for using him as an air conditioner back in Magmal 2 Tier 4? Thankfully, the flames act like spikes, so as long as I have invulnerability frames, I can potentially jump out of the fire pits. Now I'd love to have a checkpoint. Thank you. This is probably where I'd face the boss. This was an okay stage. The gimmick usage was okay as well, but it didn't really appeal to me. We have instant death pits everywhere here. His weakness is probably the Super Adapter's Charged Fist. So let's try using that. Seems to work good enough. Almost made it. I have no E-Tanks either, so I have to rough it out with him. I think the classic Mega Buster will do better. Definitely seems like it. Ah, I tried jumping, I couldn't break out of the slide. That was an engine issue. Well, I'll count it as a win, so I'll exit out of the stage. I say this was a fun stage, but it didn't exactly appeal to me. Design-wise, it's on the decent to above average side, but for me, it didn't really appeal to me. Fourth level on the lineup is Brutal Botanical by Team Mabrick, with 27 plays and a score of 5. This level designer sent me an NSF file replacement, so for the first minute of the stage I will be silent. I will have to go through the stage twice. The left route is the normal route through the stage, whereas the right route is the hard mode version of the stage. We have Hornet Man's stage team from Mega Man 9 playing in the background. Also nice introduction to the Mecha Kuros as well as the Catan Boyons, aka the Grasshopper enemies as well as the Bombfly enemies. Should I go for that E-Tank? I won't risk it. Not here. We're also running off of Mega Man 2 physics, or Mega Man 2 control scheme, so only jumping and shooting. No sliding nor charge shots. We do start out with a hearty selection of special weapons, so that does make up for it. We even have a free M-Tank here. I see that the checkpoint placement here is placed according to the traditional level standards set by Capcom, aka every 11 screens or so. Green force beam segment. Are there gonna be Yoku blocks spawning in? Or is this a damage boosting segment? I strongly believe it's the latter, so let's go for it. Yep, it is. No wonder there are these large life energies here. Let's try it again. That mini segment wasn't too bad, but then again it was only green force beams, not yellow or red ones. I think in the hard mode version of this stage, those are gonna be yellow and red force beams. And where the two routes meet up with each other. I just wonder how hard the hard route's gonna be. Mistimed my jump over there. Should have used my M-Tank, so let's try this again and do it properly. I was hoping to do it without tanks, but apparently not. So that's the end of the normal route. So let's restart the stage from the beginning and do the harder route now. And already I know this is going to be harder because we immediately start out with a spike drop. Already we start out with a lot more Mecha Kuros, and the introduction of the Bomb Fliers comes a lot more early. The Blizzard Attack and the Block Dropper are the two MVP weapons of this stage. Already a lot harder because now these are over beds of spikes. Well, I expected that to happen. I didn't hold right enough, and there was no checkpoint, because this is a traditional level. I already know that the boss fight is against Woodman, so I won't go for that E or M tank. Well, I already got it, it's the M tank, so it was worth it. Because I hit that first checkpoint, it didn't count as restarting the stage. Didn't want to take any chances there, knowing my luck. Already this stage feels significantly harder. It's still completely manageable and doable buster only, but it is harder. It seems that the drop rate is on my side though. Here's the same segment, now with 4 green force beams instead of 2. Damage boosting makes this segment a lot easier, as when Mega Man is in his invulnerability frames, he doesn't take any damage from any of the force beams. So close. Not that I need it actually. Didn't quite make it. I see the subtle skull marker in the foreground. As I said before, this is all perfectly doable Buster only, but it requires more finesse. Nonetheless, that's the end of the stage. A very solid traditional level, so it's currently my favorite level of the part. Fifth level on the lineup is Cutthroat World, Time is Not on Your Side, as So Are Checkpoints by Shaun Williams, with 16 plays and a score of -4. Judging by the low number of upvotes, or rather the negative score, this is going to be either a Kaizo or Troll level. Oh, of course, there's actually an invisible floor over there. Good to know. I pressed the jump button there, but the engine ate it up. Okay, this time it worked. Thank you for the checkpoint. Rats, I want that key. Got it through damage boosting. Two choices now, left or right. What's to the left? I want that, so I will take the left route first. How do I get to it though? I need some sort of special weapon or utility. Alternate title of this stage, Damage Boosting is Your Friend. Didn't quite make it, but I can do it. If I can go in the hole. Made it. But I need another key, of course. Alright, I figured out the trick behind this stage. I have to open this key door first, and it allows me access to the jet adapter as well as the other key. Now I can complete the stage. Now I just need to get back to the next checkpoint alive. There we go. Race to the right and complete the stage. Well, we have to face Cutman first, so let's do it at full health. There we have it. Honestly, I didn't like this boss fight. The arena is too cramped. Honestly, I didn't really like this stage, as if you skip hitting that key on the right as well as the jet adapter, you're forced to restart the stage from the beginning if you hit another checkpoint, because you do need that key. That's why the stage got a negative score, because people didn't figure that out. So, sixth and final level of the part is Bomberman and His Adoring Fans 2 by BoltGreywing, with 14 plays and a score of -2. Let's see how this compares with the original stage. And don't you worry, I will complete this one. I figured out the trick. So here's the trick to completing this baton corridor. You need to keep running to the right while doing tap jumps, so you don't get ambushed by either the batons on the ceiling, the floor, or behind you. That's why I didn't understand initially and why I wasn't able to complete the original version of this stage, but now I know how to do it. You know, after completing the baton segment and finishing this boss fight, I say that the boss fight is more annoying, especially due to the engine issues with dropped button inputs and how much Bomberman jumps around the place. I certainly liked this stage a lot more once I understood how to get past the baton corridor. Overall, out of the 6 levels I covered in this part, my favorite level would definitely be Brutal Botanical by Team Mabrick. So in the next part, I'll be doing my 3rd Wily challenge run. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!